I always tell people,
Yes.
I tell people, if you know that after sending your kids abroad, you're still going to bring them back to square one of looking for a job, then don't bother. Why don't you let them school here and invest the remaining money you would have used to send them abroad, you get, into them starting a business? I see people that schooled abroad and you see them and they're like, oh, that person went to so and so university. And you're like, oh, really? Why is the person on the street? Like, I did legit see them on the street hustling for 2K, 3K, just trying to make ends meet. I'm like, wow. So for me, it's about what you can do with yourself. If you don't school abroad, you will still make it. A lot of people are making it in Nigeria.
I don't think schooling abroad gives you the opportunity to just come home and start making money like that. Even we that are here, most people that study here,
Yes.
the certificate they have, they are not studying with it. You can see someone that have a master's degree, PhD and all that, they might be doing a job that doesn't pay them much because probably they didn't go into the right field that is marketable, that is marketable.
Hello, Ife. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Please, where are you calling me from? First of all, let's start with that.
I'm calling from Abuja.
From Abuja. Okay, so if I noticed that you did not agree with a couple of stuff the earlier callers had said.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I mean, it's just a simple answer. Schooling abroad doesn't make it easier for you to succeed in life. Now, let me add an appendage in Nigeria. Now, good.
Okay.
Someone stated in the comment section, the person said that if you have connections. Now, let me give you an example of myself. I have my first degree from University of Ibadan, BA Classics. Okay. Then I went back to the UK to study law entirely, which is another a BS, which is LLB, you know. And I came back to Nigeria, and the first job I got was a 20,000 naira job. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. Wow. And my parents
After your studies in the UK? Yes.
I went to the most expensive university in the UK, and I came back to get a 20,000 naira job. I mean, I don't even take... Sorry?
Did you take the 20K job? Did you take the 20K job?
Yes, I did. I did, because for legal practice, you need the what would I call it? You need the experience. And I was working with a very high-ranking man in the legal profession, you know. Okay. But I complained, and he ended up, you know, hiking my salary to 50,000 naira, which
50,000.
Yes, which my parents had to still augment. Do you understand? I had to still get like pocket money every month at home. Now, it got to a point, my mom called me and she was like, can I speak Yoruba, please? She said,
please.
Tisha Yoruba. Tisha Yoruba, she don't do She said, oh, the ticket, flight, that's a professor. What's the point doing it? But you know, I was not even feeling it, so I left the job to set up my business. And you know, I've never really seen going to school as an option to get a job.
Okay.
Because schooling abroad made me realize that these foreigners you go to school with are actually not going to finish schooling and going to look for a job. Most of them are not. When I mean foreigners, not necessarily Nigerians, I mean like white people, you know, most of them are coming from for you to even see them in the university, most of them are coming from very, very comfortable families. So they're going back to actually join family businesses. So coming to school is just to gain knowledge for them. It's not to get a job. And so I kind of picked that also and said, okay, I don't have to see on looking for a job. I can do something by myself. And I understand that a lot of Nigerians obviously don't have that privilege. I understand that fact. So I always tell people, if you know that after sending your kids abroad, you're still going to bring them back to square one of looking for a job, then don't bother. Why don't you let them school here and invest the remaining money you would have used to send them abroad, you get, into them starting a business? I eventually left to start a business. That's what I did at the end of the day. Like, I resigned. I woke up when I said, I'm not doing this job again. And I went to meet my Oga. I said, Oga, I'm not doing this job again. I'm not coming on Monday. And that was the end of the conversation. But I realized I had the privilege to do that because I knew I had a backup.
You had the backup
plan.
Yes.
Yes. But so I feel really bad. I see people that schooled abroad and you see them and they're like, oh, that person went to so and so university. And you're like, oh, really? Why is the person on the street? Like, I did legit see them on the street hustling for 2K, 3K, just trying to make ends meet. I'm like, wow. So for me, it's about what you can do with yourself. If you don't school abroad, you will still make it. A lot of people are making it in Nigeria. Some of them that didn't school abroad, their parents have mad connections and they will still get good jobs. Some of them, their parents don't have mad connections, but luck or God has just been wonderful to them, you get. So for me, it's not a pointer to success. Nah.
It's not a pointer to success.
No.
Okay. If this is, I think I'm very glad I picked your call, and I agree with what you have just said. You see, a lot of things we face, as most of the problems we face, because when people go out of the country, they come back and they don't find jobs. Like what you said, the first job that you were offered or you saw was 20K. If you think about everything, the amount of money you spent, and you think about the 20K, you go just the vex.
Yes.
You will just be angry. But
yes.
I also like the fact that you were honest enough to admit that you have the privilege of doing so. So that thing you said about parents not sending if you know you are going to send your children abroad and they are going to come back and hustle and do the normal hustle like you do, it's not a good option at all. So thank you very much. I feel like I'd like to continue this discussion, but probably some other time. I'm here every Sunday between 3 o'clock to 6 p.m. I'm here, so please join me. I'd like to hear your thoughts on many of other topics that I have coming up. So thank you very much, Ife. I'm going to follow you personally after this, so at least we can talk
thank you very much.
About other stuff.
Thanks for having me.
Do have a wonderful day and enjoy yourself. Thank you. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you calling me from?
Oh, I'm calling from Canada.
From Canada. What city in Canada? What part of Canada?
Ottawa.
You see how you pronounce it? Ottawa. I would call it Ottawa because of the double T there. But I guess people that stay there, they know how better it is. So, Kate, so you can go back to work. What do you think about today's topic? Schooling abroad, does it make it easier for you to succeed in life?
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it to make you successful in life, because I have some few personal experience to share with you guys. But when you want to talk in terms of certificates, yes, definitely our Nigerian people, they will prefer, say, you come school here and come in with the certificate, right? They will, when it comes to comparing Nigerian certificate and Western certificate, definitely they will want to take in the person that study here, because maybe the way the school, like the way the Nigeria system of schooling is totally different from this one. So but one other thing that I see in our Nigerian society is you got to have the connection to be able to have a better job. So schooling abroad doesn't really give you the guarantee that if you come to Nigeria, you're going to get a better job that will make you successful. Okay, now I want to cite in a personal experience from my ex-husband. This is very personal. I'm not supposed to be going public when it comes to personal stuff, but maybe this conversation might give people some little things to pick from.
Okay.
So this is the situation. He was schooling here. He went into political science, right? And when he traveled into Nigeria, he saw that his friends were making it in the political field. So eventually, he graduated from political science, and he decided to say, I want to go home to work. Somebody promised me an office at work. So he felt that for the fact that he's coming with his Canadian certificate, going home, he was going to be able to get the quick opportunity to start working and start making money. But unfortunately, when he got there, whoever promised him the job failed to realize that this guy has left Nigeria since 1998. And you are not going back to Nigeria around 2012. Say you want to join political people to do their political stuff to get good job. So when he got there, the opportunity wasn't there as they promised him. So things became very bad and very tight, to a point whereby he couldn't send money to his family.
Wow.
Things became bad here in Canada, to a point whereby he owned a mortgage, right? To a point whereby the bank have to like tell the family to leave the house because we couldn't keep up to the mortgage.
Wow.
So the house was taken by the bank. So what I'm trying to prove is that you live in Nigeria, coming to abroad to study, you've lost a lot of opportunities, a lot of connections. So going back home, you have to rebuild again. To get into the system, to be able to get a connection, to get a better job that you think was going to be possible. You have to build it up. Those that are there already know the system, right? So they know their people, they build their connections. So it's easier for some of our politicians there because they know themselves, they know how they go about their stuff. You being a Westerner coming home, thinking you want to join the club and you're just going to make it like that. Sometimes it doesn't work the way we think. So I don't think schooling abroad gives you the opportunity to just come home and start making money like that. Even we that are here, most people that study here, the certificate they have, they are not studying with it. You can see someone that have a master's degree, PhD and all that, they might be doing a job that doesn't pay them much because probably they didn't go into the right field that is marketable, that is marketing. Like for me, I take care of people. I'm a personal support worker. I don't have big degree, but the certificate that I have gives me the job because that field is marketable and I'm able to pay my bills and put food on the table. I'm able to do stuff. I'm able to send money home. But people at home think we sit down here and pluck money from the tree and things are rosy. It's not rosy. You just have to work hard to be able to achieve your dreams. Education is good for exposure. It's also good to gain the knowledge, and it's also good to be involved in the academic system, you know, but that doesn't really guarantee you success in life if you're not a smart person. That's my only contribution.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I even appreciate the fact that you share the personal experience as well. Which is, I really hope people that are watching understand and they learn, just like you said, learn from what you said. This